as well, and the Italians have got some speed. So this is a really, really tight race, this one. So the top three will go straight through to the final. So there's quite a bit on the line, and you would think the Germans will be very tough to beat. As Emma said, though, the Hungarians, the Mexicans were good last week, and the Italians in lane one. It really is a very open race. All right, we're underway, and let's see who got the best of the start. And it does look like that it is across here, the Argentinians in lane number 7 got a bit of a jump. The Germans in that recognisable pink boat now starting to get their act into gear, and right next to them it's the Australians, Emma.
Yeah, it looked like a really strong start from the Argentinians, and they've just stalled slightly. As you can see, the German boat just nudging ahead of that lovely green Australian boat. And again, in lane 2, the Hungarians staying with them. Don't count out the Argentinians, they look like they're coming back slightly. Also in lane 1, the Italians just clinging on. Looking like this, it's always a nice thing to have some boats next to you to be feeling like you're in the race with. So they've probably got a bit of an advantage, those top boats in those lanes 1 to 4, really race against each other. But the Germans still keeping that lead, a couple of feet, just nudging ahead. The Australians looking confident though, looking strong.
Yeah, 4 boats now vying for 3 places, I think it's fair to say, Emma, because it's Germany, Australia, Hungary and Argentina. I think they are the 4 boats who are competing for the 3 direct qualification spots. I think the Germans may be still holding just a slight lead over Hungary and Australia. Argentina on this side of the course, we're up there fighting for a place. Here we go. Let's go down as we cross to the finish line. I think, unfortunately, they've all dropped off. The Brits are flying home. No good race for the Brits. But there you go. Germany getting the job done. Looking exhausted, too. They've really left nothing out there by the look of things. And the Hungarians and the Australians, I think, are the 3 boats to cross the finish line in first. And we'll go through to... Look at them. They could not blow a candle out now, Emma. That's a good sign. They've worked hard. They've put in a hard first race of the week.
Yeah, I think that's down to the fact that they felt those crews next to them. Either side of them, they felt those crews coming for them, so they couldn't let off at any single point. And you can really see that they're starting to smile now, but they absolutely had to empty the tank for that one. But a really impressive paddle by the British boat. You know, that new combination here going straight through to the semi-final, so that'll be exciting to see them in the semi-final later on.
Yeah, good to see a young Australian crew also having a hit out here and showing that they're getting a bit of rhythm, getting things going. The Italians were fast, but not quite fast enough to get into that top 3. As we look at the finish, it was Germany, Hungary and Australia, top 3 all through to the race, to the next round. 8th position, maybe Japan. So they've got a bit of a nervous wait now to see if they will get further racing experience here in Poznan. So just the 2 semi-finals for the women's K4. And in the next one, we also have a pretty stacked race, as you would expect. We have, in fact, 9 boats, Emma, in the next one. There's confirmation. Germany, Hungary, Australia. They are your top 3. All through to final A.